Hi everyone, it's Curse Magpie's YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I'm going to be previewing our round 17 clash against Richmond. If you're returning Magpies, welcome back. If you're a new Magpies and you're watching this for the first time, like, comment and subscribe, you know the drill. How I do this is simple. I go through the game, I'll do my top 5, and then I'll do my tips and predictions. Whew. Now, what's a fucking big game that we got tomorrow? Black and yellow versus black and white. It's Richmond's home game, so we'll be wearing our clash jersey, purely because we clashed with Richmond, even though they don't wear one against us. So that's a lot of bullshit. Same thing with Essendon, but it's a massive game because we have to work harder to win this type of game. These two teams have great traditions, playing in grand finals, playing that famous prelim final back in 2018. Really massive for that. Now, I will go through my top 5. I think the first one is simple. The willingness to play 4 quarters. Now, technically we lost 3 quarters. Technically. But what I saw at St Kilda is they don't carve you up. They don't pull on the goals in a particular quarter. So with Richmond, they can pull on the goals. They are an undermanned team this week. My bad child, who's in Iraq for Richmond, he'll do most of it, and you probably suspect Lynch to compete. Their backline is Sydney Stack, so going in with, I think, Ashbury's the only one, or it could be Grimes, but there are injury riddled team at the moment, so they haven't been able to, they get players back, but they also lose players. And as we know, Dustin Martin is, his position's done at full forward. The Gary versus Martin matchup will be interesting to see what will happen. I think with the 4 quarters performance, I think we're going to expect a few of our players to really step up to the plate and just deliver on wins. Like, we know we're a middle of the road team at the moment. We had to make the changes because of salary cap. But this is why we come to play, and for the 40,000 people lucky enough to go, I am jealous. Second one I think that comes to this is back to mid-forward connection. Again, sometimes we do play slow ball in football, but with teams, right, sometimes it's not always possible to go quick. So we got to hit our targets. Once we open that kick up, we get a play free in that corridor, we can take the game on and absolutely run that ball into the middle of the ground. Get the handball game going, link it up, and at the right time, find the target. Now, Richmond like to sag off and get intercept marks like Grimes have. Ashbury will be doing the same thing for the Tigers as well. Sydney Stack. So with that type of matchup, I think with Darcy Cameron, either of our forwards, because we only got 2 talls, we can stretch Richmond's defence by having that quick ball movement in and then having our crummers in, because we should be taking those marks. So the way that we want to attack is the best way we have to go about that as much as possible, if anything. So I think Collingwood have got an opportunity. The game plan has to be now, and that would be my third one as well. We got to get that kick going over the top and really look to stretch Richmond's defence, because we got the tools down there to mark the footy. The third one is the game plan. I could put this second, but as I said, look, the game plan has to be, okay, well, we know they've got Rewell and Lynch down that forward line. I think we're going to have to really crumb, and we're going to have to slow Richmond down. Force Richmond into playing slow ball movement. And then once we get it, we can run back and attack that situation. I think that's what we need to do. We need to start taking advantage of it. Once we hold Richmond up, that's it. You play faster and we got to pressure. The pressure of us is to tackle Richmond. Hurt them. Tackle to hurt. Don't be nice about it. Stick on tackles and really start driving your opponents to the ground and go, right, we're here, we're in for a fight, and keep that going. Because what we didn't see last week is for us to really lay the tackles and really want to hurt the opposition. Not to the point when we're silly about it, but we need to start laying these tackles superbly to get a hold in the ball situation. Big throws, put that extra pressure on, get that ball forward, slow Richmond down, on that. But the more we slow Richmond down, and the more we get our ball movement, we'll win 9 times out of 10. That's what we need to do. Our fourth is a hit us to advantage. Let's be smart about this. Let's get Richmond under so much heat. They're not a good clearance team. Alright? Defensively, they're good. The midfielders are good. The forward line, they're dangerous. And with that, we can start hitting the way that we want to hit. Because we know Dustin Barnon, he doesn't like to tackle. His strengths are to get the ball, fend off, and kick the ball forward or kick a goal. That's what he likes to do. For us to stop that, we've got to go at his arm. Because once he tries to fend off, he has to try and get the handball or kick away. So if we can target Dustin Martin, if we can really make him earn his possessions and really go into the strength of, once he's in that midfield, you stop Dustin Martin, you stop how Richmond play, you win the game. It's simple as that. And the fifth one is simple for me. Backs, mids and forwards. We must take our opportunities in front of goal. We must. Because what we do well sometimes is when we get an opportunity, we can score. Sometimes we score more behinds than goals. Against this team, we can't afford to be 1 goal 5 or 3 goal 7. We have to really put that scoreboard pressure on. The midfield's got to do their job. The back line will be under so much siege, so we have to rely on midfield pressure to really get that ball in a ferocious way that Richmond just kicked the ball. And we can intercept mark and get that ball moving towards our direction. The way that we must target Richmond is the best way we got to do it. And our forward line, we must be on the move. Get Richmond one out. Jamie Elliott, he's the type of player for me, now that Mason Cox is out of the team, to really kick a couple goals early and put that pressure back onto Damien Hardwick in that coach's box to make a change. Because we know when we play good footy, we can beat this team. So, last time we met, it was last year, round 2, early June. I think it was on a Thursday night. 5 goes 6, 36. So, we kept them to under 80 points, 75 points or more. So we kept them under 75 points. Sorry. Richmond defeated us in a wet, slippery conditions by, I think it was 26 points before that, and we absolutely smacked them by 44 points. In round 2 of that 2019 season. 2018 was a dream start. We came out and we dominated Richmond. And they had no response, and we absolutely smacked them that day as well. And since then, they've beaten us in 2018 twice, 28 points and 42 points. And that's when we were coming hard, but Richmond were just able to grind out that last quarter and go that extra gear as well. 2017, they also beat us. And 2016, we lost by 18 points in the later on that year. And round 2, we won by a point. And that was when Damien Hardwick originally had that review going and really start playing well. So, I'm going to do my tips and predictions. Right. I'm going to go Collingwood by 5 points. I think this will be a close game. But, then again, we've seen some upsets this year. Jamie Elliott, I'm going to say have like 10 disposals or more. And I say 3 goals. Jordan De Goey, 29 disposals plus 3 goals or more. And Jack Cripps to have 28 disposals, 7 marks. So that is my preview to tomorrow's clash against Richmond. This will be up on YouTube. A quick shout out to Squib Luke, who did that fan cast with Paul Courier and able to have a chat on what's going on behind the scenes as well. Shout out to the VVLW girls who got the job done. I'll be doing a review. We're into a grand final 2 years in a row. It's down in Port Melbourne. Don't know if I'll be able to go to it, but then again, we don't know what's going to happen. 2 weeks can absolutely change with the way that this government is and the way that COVID's been hitting, like New South Wales. But until then, like, comment, and subscribe. It means the world to me. Let me know what you're always thinking. Till then, go the Mighty Pies. If we win against Richmond, I will make a YouTube video in my review. I'm going to be praising Collingwood's coach Robert Harvey. I'm going to be praising all the boys and show my love and support. So until then, love yous all. Go the Pies. I'm out.